Regodoma. Today we're going to review the Safety First car seat and stroller, along with base. We'll start out with the car base. Here you can see the straps. They're relatively easy to adjust, lengthen and shorten when it's not in the vehicle. Once it's in the vehicle, getting it to loosen is actually pretty difficult. It's a little bit of a struggle, which is probably a good thing, as you don't want it to be easily loosened while your child is in there. Here you can see the clips. They seem hefty enough and strong enough. Move the strap out of the way and you'll be able to see the base leveling. That's if your car seat is a little bit too much reclined. You'll be able to adjust the level and have your child in a car seat that's sitting a bit more level. Here with the car seat, you can see with these red tabs, they're just guides when going into the base, and it makes an audible click when it latches into the base. You'll definitely know that it's in, and it's pretty solidly in there, obviously for safety reasons. The back end is a little bit loose, but you don't really notice this while there's a child in the car seat or driving around, and it's relatively easy to remove. Handle folds back pretty easily. There is a loud audible click when it snaps into place, which is somewhat frustrating if your child is napping. Same thing with the cover. It clicks pretty loudly as it's opened and closed, unless you hold it pretty close to the base of it. But we found it to be convenient. The inserts are for if you have a newborn. It worked perfectly for us and our newborn little girl. She fit really well in here. We did notice that the shoulder straps seemed to be a little bit snug on her neck as she got bigger. But it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't rubbing her raw or anything. And the adjustment of the length of the straps is relatively easy with a clip there on the front of the seat. And you can just pull on either end of the strap to lengthen it or shorten it. We found it to be pretty easy to use. And here on the bottom, so you'll see those red tabs again. They're guides for going into the car seat, and they're actually the attachment for going into the stroller, and obviously the adjustments for as your child gets bigger. Somewhat frustrating to adjust these straps, but it's easy, and you'll see the cover can come off to be washed. Moving on to the stroller, we found the stroller to be more than adequate for our needs. It worked out well. Folding and unfolding it was a little bit of a learning curve, but once you figure it out, it's not too bad. It's mostly unfolding it. But once you figure it out, like I said, it's pretty easy. And can even be done one-handed. Folding it is very easy. It's just got a handle in the seat that you can pull, and there you go, it's folded. It's a little on the heavy side, I would say, but not too bad. Placing the car seat in the stroller is also very easy. You just have to pull the handle on the back of the seat and it latches into place. Moving the handle down, you can fold up the sunshades. With the car seat in, you can actually create kind of a cocoon, which we found very nice, especially during the winter, going to doctor's visits and things like that. It was easy to keep her nice and covered and warm. Next, we'll talk about the tray for your child. It's pretty easy to latch and unlatch both sides, and then also easy to remove to clean if necessary. And the cup holder fit her bottles just fine. The parents' cup holders, however, we didn't have a single water bottle that fit in those cup holders. Normal coffee cup or whatever would, but yeah. Next, reclining the seat. Also pretty easy, so it's got a strap with a little latch on it. Undo that and pull the seat down. which you'll have to do to fit the car seat in the stroller. And then same thing, just reverse to put the seat back up. And here it is from a different angle. Once again, pretty easy. You'll notice the fabric at the top of the seat kind of folds around it. That's somewhat annoying. On the bottom, the storage tray is pretty decent sized, but it is angled towards the back for some reason, which makes it somewhat difficult to get stuff in there. And the front wheels also lock just like the rear, but they will only lock in certain positions, as you can see. You've got to get it just right and then it will lock. Never really found a use for that, so I didn't use it. And then the back wheels obviously latch just like most strollers. Don't know why I didn't use my foot to show you this instead of my hand, but you know, there you go. The wheels are a rubber. They're pretty hard and unrelenting. On smooth surfaces, that's fine. Sidewalks for us are pretty bumpy, so that was not super enjoyable, but it was okay. So that is the Safety First Smooth Ride travel system with onboard 35 LT infant car seat. It's quite the mouthful. In conclusion, we thought the purchase price was great at about $150 plus $30 for an extra base, and we really recommend it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.